Can I have parties announced for the record in cause number 2023 CR 3458W, State of Texas versus Robert Roth?
Daniel Escobar from the state of Texas.
And James Merritt for defendant Robert Roth.
All right, are you Mr. Roth?
Yes. Got it.
Roth?
Raw.
Roth,
Yes.
okay.
Thank
You entered a plea to evading arrest, detention with a vehicle. According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison, and the state is opposing your application. Did you have a chance to review the PSI report with your attorney?
Yes, I did go.
All right, state, any objection to the PSI report?
No, Your Honor.
Defense, any objection to the PSI report? All right, the state is opposed. Does anyone have any witnesses? State,
State doesn't have any witnesses.
defense.
No witnesses.
All right, then the court will hear argument.
Judge, the facts of this case are very concerning. He was speeding in a neighborhood. BCSO attempted to pull him over. After a very short chase, the defendant did wreck out, going at a very high excessive speed. He was driving a motorcycle. That's how BCSO was able to apprehend him. I will point out that the defendant does have a prior felony case where he did get 3 years for adjudication. That was back in 1998. That probation was revoked. And then other than that, he has recent felony history that's coming out of Wilson County, just unlawful possession of firearm by a body.
All right, defense.
After reading the PSI, it appears that the PSI leans towards, if probation is granted by this court, that the PSI leans toward a inpatient treatment at a SATA facility. And I think it leaned towards that on the belief that it found that Mr. Roth was not acknowledged that he has a drug problem. I think Mr. Roth would like to make one statement to the court that he does acknowledge that he does struggle with drug dependency problems. He is taking steps before being arrested, before being in custody. He was taking steps to acknowledge, to take care of those problems of drug dependency. And he was hoping to continue his progress on an outpatient basis. But likewise, he's listened to many PSIs that's come before the court this afternoon, and he would be, he would like to engage as well in a drug court program if the court thinks that would be a better solution for this period. We ask the court to, he does have stable housing, stable employment.
All right, so was this motorcycle stolen that he wrecked? Because that's what I'm reading in the police report.
At that point in time, ma'am, I did not know that by perspective. I was working at a job in Rockdale.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. What were you saying?
I was saying that at that point in time, I was working in it. Me and my brother, he had purchased a bike from somebody else and he wanted a different bike. So we did a trade out on work. I've been running that bin and everything on that bike and it never came up stolen. So that's why.
Why would you run a van on a bicycle?
On a motorcycle. That way I was to make sure it wasn't a stolen motorcycle.
Why were you speeding? And why didn't you pull over when the police were trying to stop you?
That was just a stupid error on my part. That's just wasn't thinking straight with my mind in life right there. That's a mistake. And I was like I said, yes, I'm very much sorry for taking up the time in report for this mistake of mine.
Oh, you're not taking up the court's time. I mean, this is what we're here for.
Still, I feel ashamed.
Counsel, this is yours. You want to come around?
Sure. That's poor judgment on my behalf. I apologize for that.
How old are you?
I'm 50. I just turned 50 years old last week.
Okay.
Judge,
Yes.
one quick opportunity. At the time of this case, the evading, you had another pending case, is that correct?
Yes.
And isn't it true that you failed to appear at that other court?
I was sick on that, and I tried, and that's what I went over that one time. I was very sick, and I tried to contact the court and the prosecutor's office throughout the court system that whole day long, leaving messages for y'all to get actually ask for a Zoom on that day to get a reset. And that's the honest God truth, bro.
Nothing further.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to deny your application, find you guilty, sentence you to 4 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $300 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. Take in consideration night mag number 6999327, 2022 CR 10345A. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? If you would like, because it does say that there are some drug issues, I can recommend the therapeutic community for you. It will not increase the time that you are serving your sentence. If you would like, I could do that. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good luck to you.